Hola, bienvenidas, bienvenidos. Me llamo Zhengli. In this semester, we're going to study microservices architecture together. This course is a very straightforward course. All right, we will only learn two things. Let's say we will mainly learn two things. The first thing will be microservices, and the second one will be microservice architecture. You see, that's all. Very straightforward. But this straightforward course is not that simple. It could be more challenging than some other courses. Why? Because microservice architecture makes sense only in its whole ecosystem. So we can't avoid knowing and learning a little bit the other components in this ecosystem to better understand microservices and microservice architecture. All right. Although we don't have to go very deep into theoretical knowledge of the other components, for example, DevOps will be covered in one lecture only. And we will need more first-hand experience in using some relevant technologies, okay? Because we will follow a learning by doing strategy in this course. We will learn by doing. So for the purpose of practicing, we need to get familiar with cloud services and container technologies. Again, we don't have to go very deep into their theoretical knowledge, but we need to get our first-hand experience in using them, using some of the existing cloud services and, for example, Docker container technology. All right. So the coverage, I would say the knowledge coverage in this course will still be wide. Fortunately, this will be an interesting course. Remember, we will learn by doing. Generally speaking, we will use a semester-long project to drive our study. This project is a pet store. We will explain more in the course. A pet store is a very kind of a famous, commonly used project to demonstrate for many purposes. Okay, it's a multi-purpose educational project. It can be used to demonstrate different language features. That's been used to demonstrate different architectural styles. Okay, and even libraries or whatever. If you want to, you can explore GitHub. There are actually many open source projects of pet store system. Fortunately and unfortunately, I don't think there are immediately available pet store projects for us to practice microservice architecture. Okay, even though you can find some of them claiming that they have used microservice architecture. That's fine. You are more than welcome to explore those projects, to read, to learn more actually, and to compare. We will follow our own design and our own study to gradually and collaboratively develop such a microservice-based pedestal system, okay, for our own class. All right. For example, one of my previous students has successfully developed such a pedestal system, microservice-based pedestal system, and deployed in the cloud. It is still functional in the cloud. All right. But again, this is a collaborative work. So the final system, even developed by each of you guys, the system will use the others' microservices. This leads to the most challenging part. Every one of us must catch up with the whole class's progress. at least most of us must catch up with the whole class's progress. Otherwise, we can't finalize such a system. All right, we can't skip some intermediate practices. We can't save some practice tasks to the end of the semester to finish. That'll be impossible. Okay, this is the most challenging part. And more than that, there are also some other challenging tasks to do in this course. As I just mentioned at the beginning, this course will also cover some relevant knowledge in the whole ecosystem. All right. To facilitate our learning, we still follow our learning by doing strategy. We will also work on some small projects, small practices, tasks to get familiar, to better learn the relevant knowledge, theoretical knowledge. For example, in the previous course, we have developed sightseeing maps for Chile. Okay, of course, individual students will develop the sightseeing map for different components, different parts, different areas of Chile. All right, and it's not that difficult. You see, we use the Google Map to act as the presentation layer, so it's not that difficult. And this year, I will try to design some more exciting projects for us to practice. So this will also be challenging part. Okay, to make this course more interesting, we have to pay more efforts on our study. Fair enough, right? The interesting stuff never comes for free. So look forward to seeing you in the class. I will explain more in our lectures. All right. I put my email address here. You are more than welcome to write to me, send me emails if you have any questions. All right. Muchas gracias. Ciao.